What if your survival skills were worth real money? Today, we're dropping ordinary people into the unforgiving wilderness. And for every single day they survive, they earn $10,000. Sounds easy. Trust me, it's not. We've brought 5 contestants to one of the most remote wilderness locations on the planet. No hotels, no phones, no contact with the outside world, just nature, some limited supplies, and their will to survive. The rules are simple. Survive as long as you can. Every 24 hours earns you another $10,000. But the moment you quit, or are medically pulled from the game, you're out, and your challenge ends. Each contestant starts with only 10 survival items of their choosing. That's it. No extra food drops, no help, and no second chances. The wilderness doesn't care how tough you think you are. As the helicopter flies away, you can see the reality setting in on their faces. The silence is deafening. These contestants are now officially on their own. Day 1 is all about confidence. Everyone is moving fast, building shelters, and scouting their surroundings. Some contestants choose to build near water sources, hoping for fish, while others prioritize elevation and visibility for safety. Spirits are high, jokes are being made, and you can tell everyone is already counting that money. At the end of day 1, all 5 contestants are still in the game, each earning their first $10,000. But this is where things start to get interesting. By the second day, hunger becomes real. The small amount of rations they brought is running low, and food gathering is way harder than they expected. Fishing lines are coming back empty. Traps aren't catching anything. You can see the energy levels dropping fast. Then, one contestant injures their hand while chopping wood, a stark reminder of how dangerous even the simplest tasks can be out here. Still, everyone pushes through. At the end of day 2, all 5 remain. Their total earnings per person are now $20,000. Day 3 is when the mental game begins. The wilderness isn't just physically exhausting, it's mentally brutal. Isolation starts to weigh heavily. There's no one to talk to, no distractions, and absolutely no escape from your own thoughts. One contestant breaks down emotionally, admitting they didn't expect the loneliness to hit this hard. Another starts questioning whether the money is even worth it. But quitting now would mean walking away from $30,000. So they all decide to stay. Day 4 brings the first quit. A sudden storm rolls in overnight. Heavy rain floods one of the shelters, soaking supplies and completely destroying morale. The contestant wakes up, freezing, exhausted, and just miserable. After a long, internal struggle, they press the emergency button. They're officially out of the challenge, leaving with $30,000. And just like that, 4 contestants remain. By day 5, the remaining contestants are in survival mode. They're adapting. Their shelters are improving. Fire-making has become more efficient. Small wins, like catching a single fish or finding a patch of edible plants, feel like winning the lottery. But the constant threats of injuries, hunger, and exhaustion are always there. Medical checks confirm everyone is still safe, but just barely. At the end of day 5, the 4 remaining contestants have now earned a life-changing $50,000 each. Day 6, nature strikes back. Wildlife activity picks up. Strange noises echo through the night. One contestant spots large animal tracks dangerously close to their shelter, causing panic and a sleepless night. Sleep deprivation is a silent killer out here. It destroys focus and makes mistakes more common. By the morning, one contestant decides they've reached their limit. They tap out, leaving with $50,000. And then there were 3. Day 7 is where the money gets really serious. Every single extra day now feels truly life-changing. $70,000 is on the line, but their bodies are breaking down. One contestant is barely eating at this point. Another is struggling to maintain body heat at night. The third seems mentally strong but is visibly exhausted. Against all odds, all 3 survive day 7. Day 8 brings a medical pull. During a routine check, the doctors notice alarming signs in one contestant: dangerous levels of dehydration and rapid weight loss. For safety reasons, they have to be pulled from the challenge. They leave with a respectable $70,000. Only 2 contestants remain. Day 9, it's head-to-head. Now it's personal. Both contestants know the other is struggling. Every hour they survive is another step toward $90,000. They push through the pain, the hunger, and the fear. Night falls, and the temperatures drop drastically. Their fires burn low. Their energy is nearly gone, but somehow, both of them make it through the night. Day 10, the final test. 10 full days in the wilderness. $100,000 on the line. One contestant wakes up and immediately knows they can't continue. Their body is just done. With tears in their eyes, they quit. walking away with an incredible $90,000. And that leaves one final contestant, our winner. After 10 brutal days alone in the wilderness, one person remains standing. They've survived hunger, storms, isolation, fear, and complete exhaustion. Their total prize, a massive $100,000. We fly them out by helicopter, where they finally get a hot meal, see other people, and can begin to process just how extreme this challenge truly was. The wilderness doesn't care who you are, how confident you feel, or how much money is on the line. So the real question is, how many days do you think you'd survive for $10,000 a day? Let me know in the comments below.